Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well this fine evening. Thank you for joining me on this special day. A day that has actually been in the works for several months now, I think. I'm trying to think back to when I initially commissioned the model. Holy shit, we have got people in the chats. Ebro, Jamdolf, Liam, Namus, Ari, 1010, and Bull's Realm, all here. Thank you. Hello. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me on this day. I am incredibly nervous right now. It's a good thing I took my anxiety meds today because fuck me, I would be in a bad state if not. Blob Studios as well. Lovely. I'm so glad that you could join me. This art is so cute. Thank you, 1010. We'll actually go through that. I've got a little section in my presentation. I did PowerPoint like a big boy and made a PowerPoint presentation. I cover every bit of fan art and scab that I've commissioned over the last however long I've been a VTuber. Today is also not just my debut, it is also my 2-year anniversary as an affiliate streamer, which is why I picked the day. So yeah, 2 years ago, I was allowed to, Twitch said you can start earning money with really terrible creator to partner to Twitch percentage splits. And I jumped on that. But it's what allows everyone to get the lovely emotes. But I know what everyone's here for. Everyone wants to see a certain something. A certain model. Well. No. There we go. Hello, everyone. It's here. It's here indeed. It's awkward because my monitors are really big, so the camera's so high up, so it thinks my eyes keep trying to shut. But I am alive indeed. And I just look really stoned whenever I look over at the chat. It's amazing. I'm so glad to be able to get to this point. I need to get some upgrades to my stream equipment in order to make this model a bit more reactive. Despite this camera promising 60 frames a second, it's only running at 30. And I don't know if it's the camera, or if it's VTube Studio, or if it's my old-ass graphics card, or my old-ass PC. I don't know what it is, but we're here. And there's a model, and it's alive, and it's talking, and this is so fucking cool. I'm so glad I get to show this off. So yes, hi everybody. This is so good. I'm kind of a bit, I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of just staring at it on screen now. But yes, I'm alive. There is movement. And just for, I know that Liam's been wanting this, so there you go. Look, there is very little booba, but that you can have whatever's that. I think I specifically said no jiggle, please. So apologies, but that's the top half. But I've also got legs. It's a tall model because I'm a tall person. Look at those shoes. They're so cool. All the little details as VTube Studio starts to flow to a scroll as I try and zoom in like this. And I can't see what's on chat right now because I'm controlling VTube Studio, but yeah, look at it. It's so good. Fresh kicks indeed. Fresh kicks indeed. And now that I've revealed this, I'm going to switch something on. I'm going to switch a couple of things on right now. We'll cover these as we go through, but there should now be a few channel points rewards associated with the model. And we just got to see the first one. Thank you, Liam, for gifting a sub to Anta. And thank you, 1010, for redeeming that. I'm going to really regret not putting caps on a lot of this stuff. But yes, I've got the Twitch integrated throwing system, also known as TITS. So, thank you. Ow. So, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's set up, and you can use channel points to throw stuff at me. And every time someone follows, stuff gets thrown at me. And every time someone subscribes, and I set up a big one, and it throws a bunch of random shit, including the games that I've played. And when someone subscribes, it throws the subscriber badges at me. And I'm sure this won't have any. I'm sure this won't have any fucking consequences at all. Thank you for clipping that, Bull's Realm. That's awesome. Oh, ow. Great. Yeah. This is my. We've got emotions as well. We can go out. Harry. Listen. I'm trusting you guys to not fuck around with this. You know, it's a bond of trust that I made it so cheap. I've had very few good redeems up till now, so anyone who's watched the stream at all probably has a large amount of accumulated points, and that does worry me somewhat. But anyway. Ow. Delta. Why? Why would you throw stuff at me? Anyway, we actually have something else to move on to now. We have the main event of the thing. I deliberately put the stream chat on the left-hand side of my right monitor so I could look at it without having to move all the way across, but I still keep looking over to the right anyway to see what my model's doing. So that's why I'm constantly side-eyeing the screen. Oh, God. Right, anyway. I made it myself. High school computing came in handy. Awesome model. Now back I go to look. Thank you, Delta. Thank you. Is that really your first time chatting in the stream? I swear you've been here before. Anyway. Reicha7 debut stream. This is going to be fun. I'll try and look at this actually now, so hopefully I'll look a bit less spaced out now as I look through this. Oh, PowerPoint. They're all like this, by the way. I've done this for every slide. I went through the whole thing. Come for the model, stay for the PowerPoint. Absolutely. I know that Blob Studios here is an aficionado of good Microsoft PowerPoint practices. I work with the boy. He's, yeah. So who am I? I mean, most of you probably know who I am because I've been streaming for like years now. Oh my God. Guys, Bull's Realm has just become a... Sorry, I need to tell you this. It's become a great soul. This is the first redemption on this. Has saved up the, quite frankly, stupid amount of channel points. Now, how the fuck do I do this? Scuff, what? Stream manager, settings, channel. Where's the roles? Moderation? No. How the fuck do roles manager? There we go. Oh no, sorry. Cynical did it already. This is not the first time, but it doesn't matter. It's during the debut, and that's really important. Bulls Realm 92 has joined the illustrious ranks. Only 20 spaces. Joined space 2 out of 20 of VIPs on this channel now as a great soul. Sorry to ruin the presentation. Minus 30k plus L plus didn't ask. There you go. So Bulls Realm, you should at some point hopefully get your VIP badge showing up now next to your name when you chat. So congratulations and thank you for being such a big supporter of the channel for so long. I know it's difficult with the content that I put out. Anyway, back to presentation time. Did I choose to keep the mouse on string? That was a choice. So it's pronounced Reicha. Reicha7. Now, I actually have a command for this as well. Everybody pronounces it different. No one has ever pronounced... I mean, a few people pronounce it correctly. Funnily enough, when I raid German streamers, they pronounce it correctly. Interestingly enough. And the king has arrived and become a great soul. Everyone's been fucking saving up. Raven6 has... Why is your name not... Am I spelling it wrong? Listen, I type in Raven6, and the only result that turns up at the moment... Ah, that's why. It's because you're already there. You've already got a role. That'll be why. When I typed in Raven6, the only result that came in was Raven6-incher. It will not let me make you a VIP because moderator is higher tier. I will refund your sub points because apparently being a moderator means you're already a VIP. I guess. I didn't know that. This is scuffed. Where's the activity? Where's the activity queue? How do I refund points? Option, no. Active mods, rewards request queue. I'm a great soul. Reject and refund points back to the user. So there you go. You get your points back. Oh, there we go. And Jandolf has redeemed one of the things. So this is a feature I was going to show off actually when we got to it, but Yeah, we have a hoodie as well. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's one of the little freebies I got with my my thing. So that's one of the redeems. Whenever someone redeems it, I'll just toggle it, and you can choose whether you want hoodie stream or non-hoodie stream. Cool. Thank you, Jared. Anyway, let's try and get through another line. I'm a Scottish VTuber. I'm from Scotland. I know it doesn't sound like it. Not worth getting into. Great. Got to spend 30k somehow. Oh no. Oh yeah, you do. Shit, I need to come up with more rewards. Quick chat, think of some rewards. That isn't just throwing 50 things at me. My pronouns are he, him. As I discovered through a case of mistaken identity when the channels. Just to clear things up, I am Anime Girl on internet, but my pronouns are he, him. So that's just the way it is. I keep looking over now, just really worried. No cooldown on redemption. No, there's no cooldown on redemption. That's kind of the point, because the little one would just get tiring to keep pressing, and I didn't think that many people had that many points. But I know Bull's Realm probably has a lot, because he gets bonus points for being a subscriber as well. So that's it. I'm just going to dox myself a little. My birthday is the 14th of July. I didn't do a birthday stream this year because it... Shit. Thank you, guys. Oh, whoops. Do not go outside the camera range. It does that occasionally. It does freak out a little bit. You'll see... Holy shit! That little extra one at the end. Holy shit, Raven with the 5 gifted community. I can't even fucking keep up with this. Yeah, 5 gifted community subs. So enjoy your subs, Mika, Kyle Entertainment. Kyle Entertainment should be subbed anyway, the cheap bastard. Nest1228, I can say that. I'm subscribed to him. We're pals. Delta Frey and Delta Rai. Okay, is it over? Well, we've still got a few of the wows to come in. This used to actually... Fuck's sakes. Removed so she gets enough of my money. Listen, I can't undo a sub. That's on you. The solitary can. Right, okay. Why didn't I put a cooldown on this? Best. Let's... Oh, well. Okay. Great. We done? We done? Maybe? Okay. I'm 6'3". I don't know why I'm... That is worth it. I don't know why I'm putting some of this info. I didn't know what to do for a debut stuff because I've been streaming for years anyway. It's like how much of this is new info, but fuck it. We'll do this. This can be for the YouTube audience as well. I have no idea if my eyes are looking... Like, I know that sometimes if you get hit a lot in tits, it can sometimes mess up YouTube Studio. So if it's looking a bit off, just let me know and I can always try and recalibrate. But yeah, too much tits can be bad for you when streaming. Great. I'm actually a game developer in real life. I think, again, most people here probably already know that, probably because I don't shut up about it in most of my streams anyway. But yes, I make video games for a living when I'm not streaming on Twitch as a hobby. I just saw the rig mess up again. I don't know what fucking causes that. I've yet to be able to try. Originally I thought it was a lighting issue and then a camera focus issue, but I made the camera fixed focus and I haven't moved position. I've got the light up to the best. Thank you. I'll get back on topic. I like to stream RPGs and Souls-like games and so on, which was actually some advice from Raven when I was trying to work out what I wanted to do with my streams. Because I was kind of doing a bit of everything. I was doing a bit of variety, and it was a bit of a mess, to be honest. So Raven just suggested I focus down onto stuff like RPG, on Souls-like specifically, because I really like the games, and I hadn't actually streamed any of them. So that's where it came from. That's where the current stream content came from. Occasional speedrunner. My streams basically started as speedrunning streams. I think maybe... Thank you. I think a couple of a few years before I got affiliate, I streamed like maybe a couple of times playing Hearthstone.
Anime! Holy fuck!
Thank you, Jandolf. Anime, holy fuck. That was Gakko Garashi. Very good anime. Not as good in the manga. One of those instances where the anime is much better. It's much better. I Delta right. I didn't realize that you were you had a founder badge as well. That's fucking pog. Recommend. I can refund that if you want, Revan. I've already had it recommended, and I've already read 60 chapters of it. It's already been redeemed through this. But I guess I can I guess you can force me to make it skip some of the queue. The One Piece is real. I still don't really understand that meme, but Discord, you guys would not stop making the joke. Poor Dylan. He was losing it over that. It's not a meme. You know what I mean then. As an occasional speedrunner, so besides those two streams, I kind of started by streaming speedruns. I still might every now and then, although it's been so long that I'm kind of rusty, and I'd do one stream of a D-Rust and get frustrated and stop. And I'm a big weep, as you can tell, because I'm streaming as an anime girl, and I have a redeem that literally just plays a random anime gif. That was the best 10k I ever spent. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bullsman. The fact that you had 40k sitting around is fucking cool. Thank you for clipping that. I'll need to go through all the clips at the end of this. This is being recorded and it will go on YouTube. I need to edit it a little bit and I'll be away for a while, so it probably won't appear on YouTube for a wee while, but hopefully it will at some point. Yes. Welcome to Squad 7, my friends. Squad 7 is what I refer to when people join as followers. Now, where did that come from? I've always had 7 as part of my username. You know, I'm Reicha7. You can see the 7s on my... I'm all messed up again. And I wish now that I just done 100 small yeets. Listen, you'll get points. As a subscriber point... Oh, wait, you're not a subscriber. Points build up fairly quickly. Anyway. Yeah, so 7 was always part of my username. And one of my first streams were... I streamed Valkyria Chronicle Speedrun, and you control Squad 7 in that. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna infringe on some trademarking for my brand. Because it seemed like a nice fit. Even though I kind of stopped the speedruns, especially the Valkyria Chronicle speedruns. I was a facecam streamer back then. It was very embarrassing. Don't go and watch the old streams. The only reason they exist is because I needed to put them up as proof of my speedrun times. So the games that I stream, people who've been following will know the most part of the games that I stream. I like to stream the RPG games and Souls-like, and I also track my deaths in them all, which has been a lot of fun because I only started doing it about halfway through one of my games, so I had to go back and rewatch the footage to work out how many times I died prior to that. I think I was a couple of streams in. But I've done a number of games now, actually. So let's have a look. We had Dark Souls 3, Hollow Knight, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne PlayStation version, Bloodborne actual version, Elden Ring, Death's Door, Sekiro, Salt and Sanctuary, the Demon Souls remake, and currently we're on Diablo 2. So you can see the death spread. You know, you can see that I'm pretty bad at video games, as it happens. Except for Diablo 2, apparently, where that game's still in progress. So this token technically shouldn't exist yet, because these tokens are usually only made when I finish a game. Death's Gambit Afterlife needs to happen. It's really good. I can add it to the list, which we will get to as well. But Diablo is still in progress. We're about a third of the way through that, where I want to be with that. Just over a third, I think. Probably less when you factor in the fact that the final... Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. The game audio is so loud. Fuck. Those 2 extras at the end. Oh my fucking god. You guys timing it so perfectly. Thank you to an anonymous gifter for gifting 10 subs to the community. That's fucking bonkers. Holy shit. So Dreskier, 1010, Markowski, some Brian Dude, Jamdalf, B2 Pinku, Miller, Peacewell, Dander at 1, Bacon. Enjoy your subs. And enjoy all the lovely sub emotes that have come with that. Hey, Matt to be as well. Oh, hoodie up down. Okay, we need to adjust that then. Yeeting is funny. Maybe I need to adjust the numbers. Oh, it's going to go through this. These WoWs used to have. I used to accidentally have text to speech turned on for these, but text to speech for a gifted sub would just say anonymous just gifted X a sub, and it would read that every single time. And my friend Flynn gifted 20 subs once, so I just sit there with 20 of these. Flynn has gifted a sub too, and so on. Okay. Fucking yeets. Okay. So these are all my deaths for all the games. We keep... Oh, thank you. I will take a sippy. I just took one, but I'll take another one because I'm thirsty. Oh, and an anonymous cheerer. Just cheered 1 bit. So I thank you for that. Yes, each bit cheered will also throw something. So if you're out of channel points, you can just buy bits instead and throw them at me. I think it's 1 for 1 at the moment. I could make it 2 for 1 though. So yeah, we track it. We have a big old spreadsheet of all the deaths, and after the first few games, I started tracking per bosses as well. So there you go. That's the first time I've actually heard that play on stream. It is incredibly grim. Elden Ring moan. Sound alerts don't count though for the things. I don't think there's a way to link them because they're 2 entirely different things. Twitch doesn't sort of register, or the API doesn't send off the bit call, but yes, you can also just play the Elden Ring moan if you want, or any of the other horrendous sound bites that I've got. Anyway, so that's a death spreadsheet, and it has the total, but we'll also just show the total. 3,464 deaths. That's how many times I've died on stream. Oh, wow, the stream, the alert notification took a while to pop up the bits. It's kind of weird. Everything else is so instant. Anyway, so yes, we've died a lot. Why did it play twice? Was the first... Oh, the first one was 1 bit. Oh, okay. So yeah, we should talk about where this character came from. The evolution. So like all good anime OCs, by someone who has 0 artistic talent, we started with a pit crew. I need to lean back a bit. I think that's what's causing the model to fuck up. We started with a little pit crew. And then I took this to my lovely friend Lindsay, that's her tag, Libby Doodles Art, and said, hey, can you turn this into a character? Can you turn this into something a bit more unique than a pit crew? And she did. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm going to start like using this when I stream. So I did start with this one, and then I asked, hey, can I get like a full sort of one with a complete with ref sheet and everything? So we got a slight evolution to the character, and we ended up here with this 3rd image. It's all very cool. And then I went to my VTube mama, who sadly I don't think can be here for this stream. I don't know. Unfortunately, she lives in the Philippines, and the Philippines it's like 4 in the morning just now, I think, or 3 in the morning. But we'll get to the credits for that. And then we ended up here with the model that we see today. So yeah, that ref sheet that I talked about that Lindsay did for me, this is it. This is what I've used for basically everything moving forward. Any art I've commissioned, when I was getting the VTube model made, all of it. This has been the point. Without Lindsay, there would be no Ray. Oh yeah, I know that I said my stream name is Reicha, but the character's Ray, just to make things extra confusing, because I like to do that. I know it's very frustrating, and I'm sorry. Not that frustrating. You're just throwing one every time you have 100 to spare, Mr. Tilkington. I'm going to assume that the answer is yes. Wait, fucking... Great. Fucking hell, 16 gifted subs. Bunch of bits cheered as well. You guys are being far too generous. I do really appreciate it. I'm a bit taken aback, actually, by it, to be honest. God, the VTube model is really fucking messing up. Let me recalibrate really quick. You're going to have to get a little peek behind the curtain. Okay. Hopefully that should have fixed it. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. So yeah, character ref sheet. Everything that is Ray pretty much came out of this. It's so good. But we're not just a character. We're not just a 2D character anymore. I mean, I guess technically we're still 2D because it's live 2D, but we're now a full-fledged VTube model. My lovely mama, positive VT. Wow. My mama, my VTube mama, she put this wonderful model together for me. I got it completely. I was very lucky, actually. She had like a couple of open spaces. I inquired, they were full. The first space dropped out, so I managed to get in on that space. And oh, thank you, Brandon. Hello, welcome. And the rig is by Oka, who was recommended to me by Pau. They know each other IRL. I think they went to college together, actually. And he did me a very solid deal on the rigging of the character. So that's what took it from the Photoshop file into this animated, reactive model that you see before you. And with the purchase, you've already seen both of them now. The angry expression. Oh god, still, holy shit, why is... If anyone actually knows anything about how Live 2D works, if anyone knows why that freaking out's happening, please let me know if anyone's encountered something similar, because I'm at the end, I'm out of ideas on that front. So apologies that it looks scuffed as fuck, everyone, when I just jerk like that, but there's literally nothing I can do. I have no idea what's happening. But yeah, so I've got the little angry expression, which I'm sure will come in handy when we start actually dying in games. It'll be good. And we have the hoodie as well. It's lovely. Some other stuff you'll have seen, maybe not have seen. I don't know if folks aren't too familiar with Twitch. We have some emotes. So we'll start with some follower emotes. We have the wave, and I actually just bastardized one of the sub badges to make an emote because I didn't have any follower emotes. I've decided to only open up follower emotes to stuff that isn't sort of... I'm trying to decide the best way to put it. Like, so Danger Kennedy, my friend Julie, just sketched this randomly one day when we were in Discord, and it was really funny, and I asked if I could use it as an emote, and she said yes. And then Corey here was literally opening up a commission for scuffed emotes, so I put in for that to use as a... Oh. Speak of the devil? I think? No, not speak of the devil. Wait. Ari, you weren't following me. I misread it because I saw Corey's name right underneath the notification. I can't believe this, Ari. We've known how long have we known each other? And you've not been followed? Unbelievable. Anyway, so Corey did the wave, and then I just took this because I wanted some more. But I don't know what I'm going to do with follower emotes, because I kind of like them being this sort of mishmash. So if I did follower emotes, I'd like them to be like maybe one from like all of them from different people. So we'll need to see. I think you should ban them. Oh, maybe I should. Maybe I should indeed. Not following and then yeeting stuff at me. So then we have the tier 1 sub emotes. So if you're a subscriber, or if you're one of the 16 lucky people who was gifted a sub just earlier by Ravin, Liam, and our lovely anonymous friend. Lindsay also did all my tier 1 sub emotes. We've got the wow. Why is... Better BTTV is like really... the BTTV extension is really not good. I will not be able to click through all these quick enough. Anyway, you see them. We've got a lovely sort of a wow. We've got the love. We've got when something fucking weird happens, unbelievable happens. Death. We've got copium, which is I think this one got fairly commonly used, probably mostly by me, shortly after I made it available. And then we've got a lovely laugh. I love these emotes so much. I love Lindsay's style that she came up with for this. They're so good. They're so cute. Seeing the model freaking out, and it's causing me severe anxiety. So tier 2 and tier 3. So if you fancy subscribing at a higher level to support, you'll get access to the Queen emote and then eventually the God emote. Because that is what you are if you choose to support the channel at that kind of ridiculous level of financial support. Royalty and deity. And I love you so much for it if you do. But if not, look at them. They're lovely emotes. I get so much usage out of these. I use them in like all my stream thumbnails and all my video thumbnails on YouTube as well. They're so good. With the PowerPoint transitions are far from over, everyone. You're going to have to... This is what you'll be seeing for a while still. Sub badges. Lindsay did all my sub badges as well. In fact, she's done so many of them now that I think we've only just unlocked like this one in terms of how long I've been streaming. I feel like I'm in uni again. Listen, our lecturer, well, I don't know about you. The programming lecturers definitely didn't have these kind of PowerPoint skills. I'm taking notes. Their PowerPoints weren't up to this. This is like pro stuff. I went through this and I tweaked everything. I was messing around with all the animation. All right, I'll get back on topic, Jandalf. Sorry. So yeah, I can't remember exactly how Twitch distributes these. I think it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months a year. Then it's every 6 months after that. So you've got a year, 18 months, 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. So yeah, we've still got tons of these to even just literally let me upload to my Twitch channel. Let alone dish out to people. Like, I'm only on the blue for 2 years. And it's Wizzy T. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it. How is WoW going? Wizzy is raiding in WoW right now, so that's why he could. But I'm glad he could. I'll be joining his server at some point, I think. So, for those folks who aren't, I've been watching on my phone. No, soon. Let me just see. 9 p.m. Oh, 9 p.m. raid start, I see. Oh, nice, I included them all there. So, yeah, if you have... Imgo link needs updated. I have no idea if that actually points to anything now. Oh, it does. Nice. Yeah, so if you use BTTV, Better Twitch TV, I have a bunch of additional emotes from that, both from the shared community pools. I've got stuff like Rip and Bonfire and stuff from Dark Souls. But Lindsay also made me a huge collection of variants of the love emote, all to do with Pride. So if you ever want to show off your Pride, all the lovely different Pride badges, these are the ones that are available via BTTV right now. So I hope everyone can find their representation. I do have more badges than this, but BTTV has a limit on free ones, and currently with current usage, I'm not sure I have it to pay, because you have to pay basically if you want to unlock more slots. So we do have additional ones. So yeah, additional Pride emotes, not. So these are the ones that aren't on BTTV. Most of them, a bunch of them are just variants on the Pride emotes. But we do have my one, which is the cringe one, which will not be on BTTV, but I had it done just for why. I had it done anyway. Yeah, I had to make a choice, so apologies. But I can always upload them if there is like a genuine desire for them. I can flip the bill and get them all added as well. That's not a problem. So we come to what will be a much more lengthy section as I try and remember everything. But the worst thing that could possibly happen is giving me disposable income. And with that disposable income, sorry, let me take a drink because I am talking way too much right now. With that disposable income, I like to commission art. I like to commission art from some friends. I like to commission art from Skeb as well. I'm a big Skeb addict, and I continue to be. I have got an active Skeb right now that I commissioned yesterday because I couldn't wait until next month, even though I probably should have. So no doubt you'll see that go live when you see it. This is my hashtag on Twitter, so if anyone ever draws anything of my character and you want to share it, chuck that hashtag in. I try and check it from time to time, except for the one time I didn't check it and then didn't really learn about it until like 2 weeks later and felt really bad. But yeah, we're going to go through them all now. So buckle in, you get to see all this cool art from people considerably more talented than I am. So we'll start, of course, with Lindsay and all the cool stuff she's done. Specifically anime variants. So we've got a Pokemon variant here and a Demon Slayer variant. Look at that. Aren't they great? The Pokemon one actually was done a long time ago. Like, you know, I think it was in like the second wave of art that I commissioned from her. And the Demon Slayer one's a bit more recent. Tori breathing? Shit, is my breathing being picked up by the mic? What's please explain, Raven. Oh, the Demon Slayer. Oh, fuck you! Tori breathing. Your breathing's fuck. I can't believe I'm being done like this. It's chaos breathing, I'll have you know. Thank you very much. Not cool. Not cool, man. Don't know why you do this to me. It's mean. It's very mean. Okay, back to the art, and I can't even ask the mods to fucking deal with this because he is a mod and a VIP and a fucking founder as well. So 18 months. Yeah. Chaos breathing. And I love them. I love the little details. Obviously, the Pokemon one with my favorite Pokemon, Mareep, including the shiny variant. It's beautiful. The Demon Slayer one, I love. The Scythe is a 7. The Howry has like little 7s on it. There's a little Mareep keychain coming off of it. It's so perfect. There's like the semblance of the resemblance to the Demon Slayer uniform, whilst also mixing that with my normal design. So good. So nice. Can't believe I'm having the piss taken out of me like this. We've got a couple of other things. So actually, when I went down to visit, I've done these one at a time. I didn't realize. Anyway, when I went down to visit Lindsay and my other friend Peaswell during the summer, they presented me this lovely little card. So this is like a photo. This is like the photo of the actual card. I took my real name off of it just because it didn't fit. But look at it. How cute is that? I'm including it here. Next up is a piece from my VTube mama. So you get to fucking hell, the VTube, I need to stop leaning in. That's the problem. I keep just naturally leaning forward because I've got atrocious posture. And I think that's what's possibly throwing it. Anyway, me and my VTube mama pal, I'm a lot taller, as we discovered. But it's cute. So I had that commissioned, and it's lovely. That freak out, I have no idea what caused that freak out there. I don't like that it keeps doing that. You've seen the emote. You get to the extended with the Sports Direct mug. As I said, we were just randomly chilling in Discord, and then Julie just presented this, and it's really good. I fucking love it. It's so great. And then we have this monstrosity, this hideous monstrosity. By my friend Halavar, because one thing we love to do is sit in Discord and shit on crypto. And we had a really good laugh when that man's monkey JPEG got stolen. So he made me this. This was a Secret Santa. This was part of a Secret Santa present from it because we worked together. It's great. You can actually mint this JPEG for yourself. I'll show you how at the end of the stream. I've deliberately turned off that redeem now because the last thing I need is for chaotic redeems to happen. A classic. It is indeed a classic. It's so good. Look at it. Don't steal. So a good streaming friend of mine is Tori Tiger. She welcomed me into my community and she sort of helped me fit in with the VTube studio. And she's an artist. So this was part of like a collage she did of a bunch of like her VTubing gal pals, as she calls them, all together. This was one I actually had done. Did I win? I think I won this one through like I think I got this one done through some kind of like maybe like a subathon or something. I can't remember exactly how I came to have this one done. But it was through a subathon or something. And then she has her channel points redeemed for drawing art, so I redeemed that. And look at this, it's so fucking cute. You know. Yeah. Thank you, Rockets. Fuck's sake. I lean forward and it freaks out. So Tara Raizu is a streamer that I follow, another VTuber, and a fantastic artist. She's also a modeler and a rigger. She does like all the good shit. She was doing like the Padaroo thing for Christmas, and I managed to get a space on that. So that's what that is. It's cute. This one came out of nowhere, actually. So this is one of the few that I haven't had commissioned before. I just randomly raided Salty Stream randomly. She's actually graduated now, so it's kind of sad. She doesn't stream anymore, which is a real shame because her streams were really good. And she just doodled something of all the people who'd raided her that day. So that was really cute. Really nice. Now we're getting into the scabs. So this is where the Japanese artists come in. The ones that. So for anyone who doesn't know, Skeb is basically the Japanese version of Fiverr. she didn't do a graduation stream, Brannon. She kind of had to graduate kind of suddenly. She did a twit longer about it. If you go into her profile, I think you'll find it. But she didn't do a graduation stream. She just kind of announced one day that she'd graduated. So yeah, it was sad times, unfortunately. So yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Scab is basically Japanese Fiverr. You send off a brief to an artist with some money. There is no communication after that. If they accept it, at some point in the future, you get an art piece back. And so far, all the Scabs I've had have been winners. So let's go through them. So this first one, this was the very first Scab, me testing the waters, which was a very good test of the waters. I've got to say, I fucking love it. I love all of the art. It's so good. I love commissioning art. One day I'm going to get it all printed off and it's all going to go on a wall somewhere. Maybe. I hope. That'd be cool. So Seal Milk 3, I think if you translate the Japanese name, the translation of the Japanese name that they use on Twitter translates to like salt milk or salty milk. I don't know, but so you'll have to bear with me with these names because I may have to just use the Twitter handle because I honestly don't know. But look at that. It's like, it's beautiful. It's so pretty. And then we had Tokyo Ride. Another Scab. This artist has got a lot. I found this artist because like everyone I think is commissioned from Tokyo at some point. Very cool stuff. I do very much like it. It does sadly miss the purple, but who cares? It's still cute. It's great art and it's good. So we had Ko after this. Ko's another very, very popular. They I don't know how they do it. They get through a ridiculous number of Scabs on a weekly basis. It's unbelievable how fast they can get through their work. And yeah, and it's very cute, and it's very good, and I love it. This one was something a bit different. I came across Tawashi. I think that tag that used that. Fucking hell! I just keep seeing the model freaking out there. Really weird. I don't know what's causing it. Again, if there is anyone who knows, please let me know because I don't know what to do about that one. Yeah. So Tawashi had a very, very different style. A lot of these artists, like I generally with Scab try and find artists who've either got who haven't got that many actual pieces done. You know, I like to try if I can be the first piece that they do. That's kind of cool. But it means having to sort of scour through Scab and then scour through portfolios via links to Japanese art portfolio sites, which isn't the easiest thing in the world to do. But yeah, I like Tawashi's style, and I was very happy with this. So you'll have seen this one already from the background. So this was from Gumi, and holy fuck. I did not expect something like this to come through. It's kind of fucking wild that this came through as it was. I was blown away by it, honestly. Gumi far undercharges for the level of work they deliver. I feel like in the future I'm going to have to commission them again for something because this is just fucking crazy. It's so good. I love the little bit of hair in the mouth. I said just sort of, you know, I think the brief was literally she's been playing games all night and is sat in like the darkness apart from the computer screen glare, and it's just perfect. The sort of the eyes sort of staring into the monitor. Bit of hair, messy desk with the caffeine-free Diet Coke. That was like a specific thing, which I have literally right next to me right now, which is like the main thing that I drink. And I love it. Oh, it's so good. The Diet Coke and the art piece. So yeah, I kind of use this as like backgrounds and banners for stuff because it's so pretty, and I can't not. But this one was a bit of a different one. I came across this artist, and I had a look at their portfolio, and as the name implies, weird. It was just so out there, so different, and I was like, I have no idea what to expect at this one. Like the others, I could take a rough guess at what I could potentially be getting from some of these other ones. But weird, I had no fucking clue what would be coming. And then this came, and it's awesome. I don't understand what's going on in half the picture, but I don't care. It's great. It's like a fucking fever dream. And it's cool. We got this little cute one from Hanai, I guess. SD Hanai 111214. It's very cute. I like the disproportion. Again, they had some sort of very sort of nice stylized stuff. I keep saying cute a lot. I don't have a very extensive vocabulary, I'm afraid, chat. so you'll have to bear with me. It's good, and I like it. We're getting into some more recent ones. I think I took a little break from requesting scabs, and then I fucking went hard on it again. I need to not put my hand anywhere near my face because it'll mess up my camera tracking, and I really don't need to add more camera tracking fuck-ups to the ones that we've already had today. I need to sit up straight again. Maybe I should reintroduce this. Maybe I should add a sit up straight redeem for chat to remind me. So this one from Jury. It's cool. I like it. It's again a very different style. I like sort of looking for all the different styles, and I've been sort of eyeing up various other creators on the follow. That was a bet. What was that third one? Was that a tin of beans? There was a bear steak, and I didn't see what the third one was. Mr. Dilkington just bullying me. Does anyone have 10k to spend? Oh no. Can I continue? Please? Are you out of channel points? Fuck's sakes, Raven. DTVS. Hello. DTVS. I do have a ring light, actually. I have a ring light running right. Jesus Christ. I have a ring light running. I have a ring light running right now, but it still fucks up because I don't know. I check, and part of the problem is that I have like almost too lazy eyes. My eyelids are always half closed, even when I'm just fully wide awake talking normally. So the fact that my eyelids are like half closed and I'm wearing glasses, I guess the camera's struggling. It's meant to be a good fucking camera as well. I'm kind of annoyed. I'm hoping that it's just something else on my PC, just upgrade some more tech. We'll get to that later. But we'll see. It's not the end of the world. It's just kind of irritating at times. Say that 10 times fast. I can't even remember what I said, what I was failing to say. What software am I using for tracking? I'm just using VTube Studio. Just VTube Studio as its default to try and run this. And it's, for the most part, most of the time it's okay. It's just every now and then I'll do like this one little movement and it will freak out. And when I look at I've had it happen whilst looking at the webcam. I'm using a webcam, but it's like this expensive Logitech streamer cam that's meant to be good for streaming. It's meant to run at 60. It's meant to have facial tracking in it. It is like genuinely good, but it only runs at 30 for some reason, which makes me wonder if perhaps my graphics card is potentially the issue. Fuck's sakes, it happened again. And I swear this didn't used to happen. I swear there was a time when it didn't happen, and then I got some updates to the rig, and then it started happening. But I have no idea how rig updates could cause this to happen, because the rig was just tweaking some parameters. Anyway, when I see it happen, it actually shows like the wireframe of the face tracking freak out as well. So it's not just the model, it's like the actual tracking. Something is happening potentially with the camera. I don't understand. I'll figure it out one day. I'll just keep buying more expensive shit until it works. I'll just keep throwing money at the problem when I have money to throw at the problem. Now that was bad. So here we are. Mitarashi Omoti. I love this piece. I asked for a beach pick. I thought I'll go a bit more risque. It caused some interesting discussions in one of the Discord servers I'm in. Let's put it that way. And in my group chat as well when I showed it off to them. Liam was very disappointed because he's been asking multiple times now. For a nude pic. He could just fucking commission one himself, you know. He keeps asking me to do it. And I'm like, go pay your own porn artist to make stuff. Like, unironically, every time I post something, he complains because there's not enough boobs on display. Degenerate. I don't blame him, though. I think tracking isn't great. Yeah, no, it's not as great. Webcam was the cheaper option. I didn't have the 300 for an iPhone, so I went with the £85, £90 webcam instead. It's a good webcam overall. It's just not performing at the level I was hoping it would, based on what it was advertised as. I can get it if I just use the webcam. I can get it to run at 60 in OBS, but it doesn't run at 60 in VTube Studio, which is disappointing. So, by Ray Yuri. I saw this person, they posted up like some You know, so like this marker pen drawing. Twice that, Jesus. This marker pen drawing that they were doing. And I fucking loved it, so I asked if they could do one in that style for this, and I think it's great. Look at it, it's so cool. I really want to get, this is one of the ones that I really want to get printed and put on the wall, because I think it would look fantastic. And now we come, I believe, to, on one end you've got people asking for nude art, and the other is people saying there's a bulge, it's just cursed everywhere. There isn't a bulge! Actually, I'm not even going to go back and entertain this. Listen, if you think that there's a bulge of that nature, you guys need to go out and like touch grass and learn how anatomy works. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to repeat the words that we used in the group chat by Dylan because it was fucking horrendous. It made me not. Anyway, we're getting on to something. So this is something different. So this is my only so far repeat commission set from Skeb. I've left this to last because I couldn't fucking believe this when I saw it. So a little story. My friend actually linked me, Lindsay, funnily enough, linked me this video she'd found of this random YouTuber who had gone about just commissioning random artists on Skeb to do raw, completely ridiculous stuff like fucking Fairly Odd Parents and Avatar Legend of Aang and all that sort of shit. Just, you know, to see what Skeb was all about. And one of the artists they featured on their video, I looked at the result that came back and was like, fuck me, that's cool. So then I went and found the artist and commissioned them, and it turns out a lot of other people have as well. This artist is unbelievable. They charge so little for what they do. Big wait times because their backlog is so fucking huge. But anyway, we're going to get into the art now of Saki693, who does just... I mean, look at this. This is unfucking believable. I just asked for a piece, like, I just basically, the thing was, I like playing games, I like Dark Souls, I like Bloodborne, what can you do? And I get this back. In just... How? It's so good. Like, it's so perfect. And then to make it more perfect, I also asked for a piece. I asked for a piece when I finished Elden Ring. I was like, I'll get an Elden Ring piece. I was thinking originally I'd get a piece done for every game I work on, but the problem is, and I don't blame, and this is not like any kind of criticism at Saki, because Saki's work is so good, and I understand that their backlog is fucking rammed. I was going to request a piece for every game. So this piece came like a couple of months after I finished Elden Ring, and it was an apology for taking so long. It didn't take too long at all. Saki did like 3 pieces instead of the 1. I mean, I paid a little bit more than I would have paid for the 1, so maybe that's why they were going to do 2, and then they did 3. It's wild. So anyway, look at this. And then look at this. Look at these. Like, I sent some reference stuff. I said, here's a picture of my character. Could you draw my character? But you could also like draw Ray as the character. So that's what you've got here on the left. So that's like my actual character created in Elden Ring. Tried to make her look as much like Ray as possible. And then Ray's just there as well with the same getup. You can even see like the 7 as like the cloak thing. It's so good. And then Iron Fist Alexander, my favorite NPC. Millennia, my favorite boss. We've got this here with like this fucking cool sort of back-to-back pose here with the air tree. It's, look at that, it's so fucking good. And then like the apology, like this was the next page, this was the apology piece for taking too long. Look at it. It's so cute. It's like a little celebration. How good is that? I can't fucking express how good this is. I will be commissioning from Saki in the future again. Like, holy shit. I don't care about, you know, wait times be damned. Like, it's so good, and every single piece that they've done has been about. And this isn't the factor. They do like little doodles to say thank you every time that they do stuff. I haven't included them on this because they're kind of minor little things. But if you check any of the Skeb pages for any of Saki's work, you'll see like little doodles that they do, not just when they finish a work, but they'll also sometimes do a doodle when you tip them as well for the work. It's fucking crazy. Okay. Thank you, Bull's Realm. For that, have you run out? You must be running out of. Have you run out of channel points? Have you actually managed to burn through all of your channel points that you've accumulated over the last like year? Because that's impressive if you have. God, glancing over at the chat's giving me. I'm totally tapped. Well, there's always bits. You could always just donate 5,000 bits if you wanted to. You know, just saying, or donate a single sub and that'll chuck like 50. I think. You know, just saying there are alternatives to waiting. Wink, wink. So we should probably talk about the future a little bit. we are getting to the end of this presentation. I have no idea how long the stream was going to go. I think just over an hour is probably quite good for a debut. I don't know how long a debut is meant to last. I don't plan on playing any games. I am mentally tapped out from doing a lot of this. Like, I've calmed down a little bit now, but holy shit, the stress of trying to organize all this. I'll be kind of relieved when it's done, but at the same time, I have a lot of games I want to play in the future. There is like a huge backlist of games that I can play. Like, I'm not short for content. In fact, every now and then games will come out that will jump the queue. Like, I'm playing Diablo 2 right now. I was meant to be playing Blasphemous, and I was like, I have played Diablo 2 for my Thursday. My Thursdays are generally meant to be casual streams where I can play anything as kind of a sort of an unwinding session. So I played Diablo 2, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm going to turn this into an actual stream game. So I just started playing just Diablo 2. Blasphemous got pushed back, and now I'm pushing that poor game back again to talk about some future games. So, Amnesia just came out. I'm never going to play games on launch again. My Twitch profile isn't big enough to do that. So, and if I tried to, I would probably just get lost by either people would be playing it themselves or they'd be watching the really big streamers play it. So I'll always have a little delay. But I hope you'll join me. Thymesia will probably be the next game I play after Diablo 2, whenever Diablo 2 is done. Because it looks kind of interesting. It's got like sort of basically Sekiro but with Witch Doctor, but with Plague Doctor vibes. It looks kind of good. Elden Ring DLC. I don't know when the DLC is coming out. I don't know if there is going to be a DLC, but there probably will be. And when it comes out, we'll play it. And the DLC will probably get played on my character I played the main game with, but in New Game Plus. So that'll be fun. Going into the DLC for the first time. Traditionally, FromSoft DLCs have the hardest bosses of their games. But I'll be going in New Game Plus. So that'll be fun. Dark Souls Remastered is like the only FromSoft game I've not played on stream, or any of the mainline Souls games. I was originally going to do Daughters of Fire, or Daughters of Something mod, but the problem is my PC does struggle to stream and record and play games at the same time, and when I throw in now the fact that I'm using a much more resource-intensive software in the form of Live 2D, I think it's a recipe for disaster. Potentially. But I have Dark Souls Remastered on PS4, so I can at least play it, and we can do a playthrough, maybe a different kind of playthrough, since I have played it a few times. But that's an idea. Blasphemous. One day I'll play Blasphemous. I did a long time ago when I was doing variety streaming. I did a single session of Blasphemous. That video's not archived anywhere. I do have a copy of it. I don't think it was very good. I think after that one stream I was like, nah, this is not really feeling it. But maybe now that I'm a bit more into the stream games, the Souls likes, maybe give Blasphemous another go. I think it has a lot of potential. I just don't think I was in the right mindset to be streaming it at the time. Hollow Knight Silksong. Don't go down the rabbit hole of trying to get faster times. I have no intention of doing any kind of time-based stuff on Blasphemous. Hollow Knight Silksong, it comes out in the next 12 months. 10 months now, I think. So we'll no doubt play that. Again, not on launch, probably like the week or two after, or however it is, depending on what game we're playing. We'll see. Little Witch in a Beta. I did a session once where I played a bunch of Alpha Dark Souls. Faster times for Dark Souls. Nah, I don't know. It wouldn't be like a speedrun. It would literally just be we'll kill all the bosses, I guess, but we'll maybe play like, I don't know, a sorcery build, something I've not actually really played a lot of before. So Little Witch in a Beta. I played a bunch of demos for what were tagged as Souls-likes, and I quite enjoyed this one, so I figure I'll chuck it on the list. Why not? Code Vein. I think I tried to do a couple of Code Vein streams again when I was doing the variety streamer stuff. So it's on the list. I would like to get back to it and play it. It's a bigger undertaking. Generally, I try and do like a long game, then a less long game, then a long game, then a less long game. Generally. Not always. Doesn't always stick to that. Although the Demon's Souls remake ended up being quite short, so Diablo 2 can be the long game. Titan Souls, it has souls in the name, so that's it. I know nothing else about the game, I'm afraid. Is the model looking okay? It's really hard for me to see it because if I glance over it throws it off. Oh, it looks like it's going okay actually. Lies of P. This'll be another sort of, as soon as I can play it, stream it, I will. I'm really looking forward to this. The videos have been great. Fuck me, the fucking live 2D bastard. I may actually try going back to my previous version of the rig just to see if it is a rig problem. I can't imagine it being a rig problem, but I may end up testing with that. Because I just don't know. I don't know. Salt and Sacrifice. We did Salt and Sanctuary. I can only describe it as a mixed relationship with Salt and Sanctuary. There were times when I really didn't want to play it, and I struggled to sort of force myself to play it on stream, which is kind of why I introduced the Chill Thursday streams, just so I could have a break up and play something that I genuinely wanted to play, rather than a game that I felt compelled to finish. And it's not that it's a bad game, I just wasn't in the headspace to be playing it. So Salt and Sacrifice, depending on how it is, if it's anything like Salt and Sanctuary, it may be a while before I consider that. But it's on the list. These last ones are some recommendations I got recently from Raven, so Surge 2 and the Neo games. They look decent. Oh, it's not on this list, but... No, it's not on this list, but I'd also like to play the Lords of the Fallen game. So I want to play the one that came out ages ago, the bad one. I was thinking of saving it for maybe like a charity stream if it's going to be that bad, but apparently it's not actually that bad, it's just not good. It's like average, so we'll see. But the new one they announced recently, the cinematic trailer looked very cool. Nothing to go off of, but it looked cool. So, further stream upgrades. So, some of the stuff that I've sort of mentioned coming later. I'm going to be filling up the remaining emote slots at some point. I'm speaking to Lindsay right now about potentially taking a commission slot from her in September, so like literally a few days from now, to potentially get additional emote slots. Because I think I have one more follower slot unlocked now, and I have all my bit tier slots to fill as well. So I might as well do that because I can. I don't know about the animated slot and the follower slots. I don't know yet either. I said follower slot. I meant subscriber slot. I've got one new subscriber slot and fries of Jesus Christ. There isn't a things that mean the least here, Matty. Fries of Jesus Christ. What was I saying? Yeah, just get the rest of the emote slots done. Background music. So there was the hope that the background music would be ready for today. A friend of mine who I work with is working on it, but he took a slight issue when he broke his leg and was sort of bedridden for a little bit. And then I was talking to him today about it, and he said that he just wasn't quite happy with the final result, so he is going to work on it again. So it's coming soon. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that music onto this video when the VOD goes up on YouTube, so the YouTube video will have music throughout it. But I think it's going to be very good. He's a very, very talented musician. Like, he works professionally in the games industry, so I'll be getting like games industry professional music for my little stream, which I'm very happy about. Who was that? Of course. Ugh, indeed. It's such a fucking cursed sound. That sound is in the Elden Ring cutscene, for anyone who didn't know. There is another one as well, which is even worse, but I was tempted to extract that and make a second sound alert with the other one as well. Maybe I should do that, just have both of them, Elden Ring Moan and Elden Ring Moan 2. It's so bad. A scene stinger. So that's something I don't have when I transition between scenes. No sort of stinger to go through that. So I'd like to do something like that. Maybe I'll try doing it myself and fail and then commission someone to do it, I think is the reality. I saw a tutorial that's like, you can do this easily, even if you're not a designer. And I'm like, doubt. But we'll see. This is a big one. A new Be Right Back soon offline image. The one I've got at the moment is good. It's nice. It was done right at the very beginning though, and I feel like I'd want something a bit more animated to it. So I've just basically spitballed this idea of like having Ray sat at like a bonfire and have like the fire animated and like lighting her face and stuff, the flickering. But that'd be a big undertaking and very expensive. So it's an unknown at the moment in terms of when it happens. I want to obviously get more expressions for the rig. At the moment I've just got the Angie face. So getting like cry and blush and like a proper blush. Like I think it's meant to blush a little bit when I smile, but I think I might have turned it off because it didn't look amazing, or it didn't really suit my style or how I was animating, I guess. An iPhone. I want to buy myself an iPhone for the better facial tracking, the better integration with VTube Studio. I tried my Android and it wasn't good. It just seems to be that. I'll take another sip, thank you. It just seems to be that iPhone is just the way to go with VTube Studio. It just seems to be best optimized for it, and with the really good facial tracking on iPhone cameras. So I'll buy like a you know, an old used one at some point. Because it would literally just be mounted on my PC at all times. I wouldn't use it for anything else. Second outfit. I really like the outfit I've got. I actually don't know what I do for second outfit. I kind of put it here because that seems to be the thing that every VTuber goes for. Fucking hell.
Holy fuck!
Fucking hell. Hello, Dylan. How are you? Thank you for redeeming anime. Attack on Titan as well. Good choice. Not that you have a choice, but good. Good random roll. There's like 20 different animes it cycles through because that's the limit of free gifts I can have on Trigger Fire, which is what I use for that. No, I definitely chose it. My favorite anime. Unit. Yeah, so second outfit, but I don't know what I'd go for. And this is just like a sort of a random, maybe you get a laptop to use as the stream machine so I can stream PC games better. Alternatively, I could just buy a new graphic. I could just upgrade my PC, get like a new graphics card, get some more RAM sticks, maybe upgrade the hard drive. There's varying options for that sort of thing. We'll see. So I think this is it. This is the end of my PowerPoint, my prepared PowerPoint. I hope everyone enjoyed, and I hope I get a good grade from teacher. I will now be fielding questions. And also, I'll see if I can show off. I don't know if this is going to work, because I haven't actually done a proper test in ages of this. But I mentioned earlier that should you wish, you can... A-. I'll take an A-. Right. Pray for me that this works, chat. So, in theory, I let you, you know, the channel points you'll have noticed are called Ethereum. Now, it's because we know that blockchain is obviously the future. You know, it's not just used for stupid monkey JPEGs and money laundering. Clearly, it's got all sorts of future applications, and I wanted to get in on this. So, one of my channel points rewards, not currently available because I didn't want to cause chaos in the stream by having rewards that people could spam. So I disabled it for now, but if you wish, in future streams, you'll be able to mint your very own monkey JPEG using special Ethereum technology. Too late for that? I don't know what you mean. Praying this works. Oh, that's the secret code. Let's hide that. Okay, so there we go. Look, we have minted a new monkey. I hope you can all appreciate that. I need to add it to the collection, and I'm the owner of this one. Let me see. Add new ape. Sorry, I just need to do a little bit of just a touch of admin whenever I do whenever a new monkey gets minted. And what is the code for this one? I wasted far too much time creating the program to mint these monkeys. This one's got quite a good name, actually. So this monkey ID is 7x chimp x 420 which is very good, if I do say so myself. I think it's incredible. Just hiding it there so no one can steal it. So yes, should you ever wish, you can mint your own monkey JPEG. Live on stream. It'll be unique, completely unique, I can guarantee it. And I will host it on my website. As you can see, if you click that link now, reicha7.card.co/#ape, you will see the newly created ape that I just minted for all to see right there. It's incredible stuff. It really is. I'm actually going to move this back away from display, just so I can now move the mouse freely. In fact, why don't I just do this as well? Just sit there. I was going to do the welcome screen, like the typical welcome screen that you'd see. In fact, I could do that. So this is the screen that you'll typically see in most other streams. I have my kill count graphic, my death count graphic, sorry, and all the games that I've finished. But we'll do away with that for now. And just move back to here. It's all hotkeyed randomly, so that's why I'm jumping back and forth. So, that is my debut introduction, I guess. I can't think of much else. Oh, fuck. much else that I missed out. Something I do want to do though as well is it? Did I put this command in yet? No, apparently I didn't because I'm a shit. Right, here, check this out. Go look at this. This is the credits for everyone that's helped make my stream possible. I mentioned the majority. I didn't mention Ebro actually, and I should have, and that's fucking hell, I was tabbed out when that happened. Thank you, Bullsrel. Thank you for gifting a sub to... I got a fucking heart attack from that. I was tabbed out when you did that, so I wasn't expecting it. Oh my god, thank you for gifting a sub to Lobo. Anyway, there's the credits tab. So I should mention as well, Ellen did this little sort of typography where it's like my name and like some of the little purple bars and everything. She did that for me, and I very much appreciate it. And the thing which says deaths when I got deaths, that was her as well. The bit where it says debut stream, that was me trying to emulate the style. That's why it's not as good. Have I got anything else to mention? I mean, my card page in general is where I've basically has now become like the repository for all things related to my stream. So all the art I commission goes there. All the emotes and everything that I have done, they're all hosted there as well, so you can see them all in much higher res. All the apes that get minted, they're all there. All the games that I've played, along with links to the various playlists on YouTube for them, it's all there because all my streams basically, apart from like the odd one, gets hosted on my YouTube. I also, if I ever do anime content or manga content on the channel, it ends up on YouTube as well. On a different channel, just to keep things separate. But yeah, you can find all my sort of stuff on there. But yeah, ref sheet, got my model ref sheet, links to like my Annie list. So if you want to go and belittle my taste in anime, that's the place you can do it. I use the website Backlog to track all the games I'm playing and have played and all the ratings I've given them all. It's a lot, and it's all there, all for you to see. I'm exhausted. It's only been an hour and 20. Not even that, technically an hour and 15. And my throat is sore from all this talking. This rapid fire talking. Oh yeah. I think everyone here already does, but there you go. There's another link for everyone. Twitter. It's yeah, it's cool. I'm glad I can finally get to this point. And hopefully, as in the coming weeks, you'll see more stuff for the streams. You'll see the background music. You'll see new emotes. I'll get to do this. I'll get to use this model more frequently. I'll maybe add a cooldown. I'm not going to add cooldown to the Yeet. Everyone's having far too much fun with it. And eventually, we'll come up with stuff that they'll want to save their points for, he says in complete denial. Yeah. I kind of don't know what to say now. I'm being honest. I didn't really have any plans beyond this. I didn't know how long this would last. This particular stream. But yeah, I want to say I'm very thankful to everyone who sort of supported the stream over the last couple of years. Fucking hell! A way to interrupt it. Everyone who's supported the stream over the last couple of years. Because yeah, as I said, I've been affiliate for 2 years, and I've been streaming for much longer than that. I think I've been streaming for close to it for like consistently for over a year before I even got affiliate. So it's been a long journey to get to that point, and then to get to this point where I can debut with a little animated character. It's kind of nice. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. At the end of presentation, I guess you take questions. Are there any questions from the chat? You do not need to ask a question. You can just throw stuff at my face if you want. That's always the option that's presented to you. And I guess while I'm talking as well, just again, thank you so much for all the subs, the redemptions of these the redemption of these channel points like that. Our anonymous cheerer, anonymous gifter, fucking 10 community subs. Yes. Yeah. So I hope that this can be like the start of like phase 2. I guess technically phase 3, because phase 2 would have been going from Facecam to VTube. So this is like phase 3 of the streaming universe. for my channel. Phase 1 was shitty face cam. Phase 2 was the PNG tubing, and now we can VTube. VTube with the live 2D model. I was going to say proper VTube, but that's bad because PNG tubing is still valid VTubing, and we love our PNG tuber friends. Getting a VTube rig is expensive. Fucking awkward bouncing about. Freaking out like that. I don't know. I'm going to try swapping back to the old rig and see if anything happens. The old rig basically didn't have as good. It didn't have as much fluid. I couldn't do this as much. But I don't remember ever seeing it freak out. So if that's what it is, I don't know how that would be the case, but I want to see anyway. I want to test it and find out. I'm actually, since I've moved this there, I'm no longer on display capture. I can move OBS over to this window now, so I can look at OBS without having to crank my neck to the right. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say at this point, other than, again, thank you to everyone who turned up tonight. I know I've been insufferable in group chats and social media in promoting this, but yeah, it means a lot. It does mean a lot that everyone gets turned up, and it, you know, as much as I'm sort of, you know, frowning at the sheer number of yeets being thrown, I put it there for a reason, and I'm really happy that everyone could engage with it. And I hope you've enjoyed engaging with it, and I hope you'll continue to enjoy engaging with it because it will still be there. I'm not getting rid of it. It's not just for this stream. It'll be there. It is now a fixed part of the streaming experience for this channel. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of brain mush right now. I don't really know what to say. I'm literally just staring at the mouth movements now, going, is that accurate? And I need to not hyper focus on that because it will not be conducive to a good end to the stream. I guess we should just end it there if we're done. I hope this has been interesting, entertaining, some combination of both, or either. If anything, I hope it's been funny getting to throw shit at me. Thank you very much, Willsjohn, for clipping some of the events, like the model reveal and the multiple times people threw a lot of shit at my face. It's good. I want to say, yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. And to the YouTube audience who will be watching this at some point in probably a couple of weeks' time, maybe. I don't know exactly when. We'll end it there, I think, for them. The eating has me creased at work. I'm glad. I'm glad that that throwing stuff can cause such joy. Tell you what, let's use some executive power right now. There you go. I'll redeem one. I'm being written up and fired. I can no longer pay for yeets. Oh no, that's not good. Okay. So yes. So to the YouTube audience, I will see you in the next playthrough, which will be the next continuation of Diablo 2, but now in live 2D, which I'm sure will not cause any problems for my computer as it already tries to struggle. But until then, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.